right. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Finally ready for the Loom speed run. And I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be a fun run. I did do a fair amount of practice. Just because, you know, as is the case with Loom in general, it's just a little bit different from most other adventure games. But it'll be fun. Let's see, I'm just making sure I've got everything in place. I think we're good, except... Hello, Gorg and Caesar. Lum to you both. Okay. Sorry, this is another one of those runs that's going to require me to use a little bit extra room on my screen. So I'm trying to arrange things best for both speedrunning and streaming at the same time. Let's see. Honestly, this is probably fine. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and bring us down over here. Hello, hello. Oh, it's over there now, still. You'd think I'd remember that at this point? That's the last time you're gonna contribute to that? You have to save your backyard baseball runs, fair. Oh, nice, okay, let's spin that wheel. Also, why is Scum VM not here? Thing is, I would really rather just capture the Scum VM window right now. Because if I launch Loom, it'll start capturing Loom, but we're going to hear the lady telling us to pick our difficulty over and over again. So it's really annoying. Oh well. Here's the wheel. Oh, wheel's not on this one. Hang on. 1 second. Whoa. Okay. Wheel. A sucker for a wheel spin. I do love a good wheel spin. We need a pattern, not a fucking ladder. I don't think that's what they say. I don't think that's the chant that the kids are using. With a slow beret. Okay. Let's take the slow beret off the list. I'm going to have to get up and go get that one, so give me just a second. Go here. It's only Mikey, he has a foul mouth. Ah, okay, maybe I just, I guess I just missed that one. Okay, there we go. Let's go. I think it was on this one, not that that matters. Oh. Kind of does matter in this case, actually. Oh, this is the wrong size entirely. That's what went wrong. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're in the slow beret now. Hooray. Hooray for the beret. Okay. This music has been going in my ears the whole time. I don't think y'all have heard it, but I've been hearing it. Okay, here we go. Let's launch the game. Oh, and I also need... I don't have live split on for this. Let's get some live split.
Please choose your skill
Yep,
level.
I'll get to choosing my skill level. Just you wait, lady.
Please choose your
I'll
skill level.
give me a minute. See what I mean? This is why I didn't want to launch the game yet. And it's still not showing up. It was showing up earlier.
Please choose your skill level.
I went in and checked specifically for this because I knew I was having trouble with it.
Please
I think I was on
choose your
this one
skill level.
when I initially set this up. What is wrong with OBS? It's been having so much trouble
Please choose your skill level.
displaying a new thing. I think this worked before.
Please
If I
choose
remove
your
it and then
skill
re-add
level.
it. I believe that's worked in the past.
Please choose your
Oh
skill
my god,
level.
shut up.
Please choose your skill level.
I've
Please choose your
removed
skill
and
level.
re-added it. I can't even choose my skill
Please
level.
choose your skill level.
Okay, you know what? Quiet. Close the game, reopen Scum. It should capture Scum VM. Oh, that's not even the right thing. Hang on. Maybe that's the problem. Tab. Okay. Hey, we're back. We did it. Look at all this Scum VM going on here. Okay. Oh, why? Okay, now we should be good.
Please choose your skill
Yeah.
level.
All right. So time does start whenever I choose my skill level, and the actually cool thing about this game does have a auto splitter.
Please choose your skill level.
With the one exception that I in my testing, this not a tall well split does not auto split for some reason. So I do have to do that one myself, but all the rest of them work. But there you go. We're here now. So yeah, time starts when I click the difficulty. It doesn't matter which difficulty we choose. I'm choosing standard because it's just easier for me to keep things in mind if I can see them visually. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're speed running Loom now. So right as we start the game, I'm gonna lock my cursor because I find it easier. I'm also gonna turn on the snap scroll or whatever it's called, horizontal scene skip or screen, whatever they just called it here, but people also call it like snap scroll, I think, and stuff like that. And that's just going to save some time from the screen, like scrolling over as we walk places. I think there's only a few spots where it actually does anything, but it's significant enough to, to be helpful. All right. Let's go, Bobbin. So it does seem like there's not a whole lot in the way of movement in this game. There are some minor things that I think it was Saria again found fairly recently, but they're like really minor. Like you can you can skip the turning animation whenever you walk up to something to cast a spell on it, and Bobbin has to turn. If you start casting your draft before Bobbin starts the turn, then you'll actually skip the turning animation, and that's like I can't imagine how much time that saves total if you can do it every time. But I mean, even then, it's got to be not all that much, right?
It's heavier than it looks.
Okay, we gotta learn this. Oh yeah, Abel's probably on a blimp. That's a good point. Okay, cool. That first draft is always the same. It's always EDEC or ECED. Whichever one that I put in is the right one. My fingers know it better than I do now. This is another one of those games that's it's a bit of a quiet run. Although I do realize that's because we're playing the VGA version and not the EGA, which had more music and lots of other stuff in it. But this version is voice acting, and that's pretty cool. Some of the voice acting is kind of good. But yeah, like I said, there's not a whole lot that we can really do to make Bobbin walk faster. There's a couple of spots where you can. Whoops, that was bad. That's an example of how you can make him slower. There's a couple of spots where you can kind of change his path a little bit, but for the most part, like there's just one path to everything, it seems like. Just loop the Trogdor song while you play. I'm not Bacon Hunter. You can't so easily influence me. Oh, come on. Nope, game has no music, pretty much. I mean, it has music sporadically. That was not the right song at all. I began to question myself, and then I did it in the wrong order. Okay, you are deaf. It works, okay. Yeah, occasionally there's music. Forgive me about music, it's lacking in that field. Well, so from what I understand, the original EGA version of the game, like the soundtrack is just Swan Lake, if I'm remembering correctly. So it has actually a really nice soundtrack. It's just that we don't get to hear it because they had to cut it all out to make room for voice acting in this version. Oh, this is not where I want to go yet. I want to go here first. Not a good start. I'm already getting the route that I just barely learned wrong. So I think we could start learning the night vision draft here, but we're going to get it either way on the way out. I know the world record does it the other way, but... Come on. I think I tried to skip too early. Scene skips in this game are a little weird. Okay, which one are we getting? This is
There's an owl in there.
kind of the only real RNG in the game. This determines how we CD. Okay.
Another owl.
This determines like what, basically how the drafts are randomized in this run.
Didn't know there were so many owls in these woods.
Which an interesting thing about that is that it doesn't super matter to me. C D D. Oh, it's C triple D. Okay. Oh no, I got ahead of myself.
The holes are full now.
C D C. I think is the most common one. I've only done like a couple runs, but and they were not like full runs, but kind of quick, slow plays. And CDDC seems to be the most common. And it's also funny because that means that we now have to actually figure out what this one is in order to see what the other... Like, now the actual RNG determinator is what the gold to straw, or straw to gold draft is. D, E, D, C. That means it's the first one. So I'm going to click the first option on this handy tool here. And then that means C, D, E, D. Seeded. Yeah, so someone, or a couple people made this really cool website where you just, once you figure out which set of things, of like drafts you have, which are again determined by those kind of first two ones that you learn there, you just select that and it shows you what all of the drafts are for the rest of the run. DDCD? Yeah, grass, go green. Just need to play the entirety of Swan Lake in the background. Yeah, I'll do that instead. That seems like a good idea. I mean, it probably is. Oh, did I ruin it? No, I think I got there just in time. Yeah, we still got F. Nice. It is. Must be public domain, right? Yeah, royalty free. No, I think we should just sit here with our thoughts instead. Grass green. I hate that color. Okay. Now we go say hi to the Twister. So the thing is, I already know, right, what all of the drafts are. I forgot I had that thing in there. But they are logic locked. So I still have, Bobbin still has to learn them. Oh, why did he do that twice? It's weird.
I think that's close enough.
What if we don't sit with our thoughts? Here, I can just do this. There we go. Now we have some more music. Can't promise that any of it will fit. Or it may not be balanced well with the game. Let me know if you can't hear the game at all whenever there is game stuff happening. Abel, hello! We're playing your game. What sort of vehicle are you in right now? Where are you traveling to? Okay, skip that, because we just needed to learn the invisibility draft. You were in the car when Korg DM'd you. Nice. I'm glad you could make it. So yeah, this run is interesting because of the whole draft randomization thing. There's really not a whole lot of movement stuff, as I mentioned. So it really is just about the route and then doing things just as optimally as possible. So visibility is GC in this one. And then another thing that I learned while learning the run that I didn't know when playing the game casually is you can just push the corresponding keys to play certain notes.
Not so.
So that's kind of cool. Hello, Bacon Hunter. Welcome, welcome. Glass ball.
I wonder what will happen if...
This is Quest for Glory 3 music. I have not played Quest for Glory 3. But I have played Quest for Glory 1, and I did start Quest for Glory 2. And this is some nice music. You think you suggested this? Yeah, it's probably true. I've added, I think, almost everything that people have added to the stream tune suggestions. So if anyone's got more stuff to throw in there, please suggest. Sometimes I do remove them if they get flagged for copyright, but yeah, we're playing some tunes because Gorg redeemed it, because the game, this version of the game is very quiet for the most part. I'm thinking music may be overpowering the little bit of sound we are getting. We fix that a little bit here. Let me know if that's too much or whatever, but one of the good things about this run is that there's plenty of time to stretch or take a drink or adjust something on a screen if you need to, because there's, like I said, not a whole lot you can do to make Bobbin move any quicker than he will in almost every case. Let's see if my split works this time. It would be cool if it did. I don't know why it doesn't. I think it's just a bug with the auto splitter. But if it doesn't work, it's really not a big deal because I can just split that one manually, and I mean, that's fine. He bobs along at his own pace, that's right. Okay, we need F. I also learned that you don't have to wait any amount of time really to queue up the notes. That you can just go. You can hit all four back to back to back to back. Which is nice because, I mean, it doesn't really save you any time necessarily, but just putting all those commands in gives you more time to, like, think about what you have to do next. It's kind of crazy how actually short this game is. It felt so much longer when I played it casually, and I know it didn't take me all that long to play through it, but it still felt like such a big game, you know?
Who said that?
Okay, so...
Doesn't look at all well.
She's not a tall well, she's a lamb. So it's supposed to be when we learn this draft here. That's when it's supposed to split. And, yeah, it just doesn't happen. So I guess I'm gonna split there.
The flock is out to pasture. You'll find them there. Go forth, wizard, and may you return safely to our fold.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, feel smaller once you know what to do. Not for like the same reason that Mist does, but yeah, I mean, it really does become a lot shorter once you know what to do. Some genius at Lucasfilm thought it was an idea about it was a good idea to meet the background music. Yeah, in a game about music. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. It's kind of ridiculous. My understanding is it was because they needed to create more space for the voice acting. Like, it was either voice acting or music in the new version. Which, yeah, I don't know about that one. Not really much of this is skippable. I think we have to wait for the voice line to finish out, and we also have to wait for this level up thing to happen anyway. Okay, go. Music in a game is like music in a porn movie. It's not that important, says John Carmack. Is that a real John Carmack quote? I couldn't believe it. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Okay, we need the old CDC. Replace music with story. Oh, okay. That's still funny. It also doesn't surprise me. Here we have some fairly tedious walking. That's kind of all that happens in this bit. We just kind of walk through these caves. And then here's a cave that we enter in order to walk through some more caves. And we're just going to walk through some caves here. Now, once we cross the screen here, it's going to clip over because we have the map scroll enabled, and then we're just going to walk through a few more caves. Nice, okay. So now we're going to grab our reflection. We can skip that scene of, like, learning the draft thing. It's the only one of those that we can really skip, which is kind of cool. And then we're just going to walk through a little bit more cave here. Okay, we're done with the cave. It's a really thrilling part of the game. You find some good lies to tell me on streams if I spread fake news. The thing is I usually try to verify that things are true. Yeah, some of the split ones are fun. I originally had them. The splits roughly fall around when you get the next note. In fact, you can have the auto splitter just do it exactly when you get each note. But I thought these would be funnier. They made me laugh anyway, and that's all that I care about. Don't worry, Rusty, just go back to sleep. Nothing bad will happen to you. Just keep... Honestly, it's really his fault for sleeping out in an area that looks like this. Like... Come on, man. Okay, so we have to wait for this guy. If we go up...
Hello, young nail bender.
Okay. Yeah, if we try to walk up all the way over there, we will, like, reset back here, so it will have been a waste. Oh, here's the best screen in the whole game. I love this screen. It's catchy. What a nice pleasant walk that was. Okay. So to be fair, the screen itself was pretty nice. It was just it's worse when you don't have music on. The music did help a little bit, but when it's just this sound, it's really annoying. At least it annoyed me. And this conversation is entirely unskippable, so. Yeah, I think this guy hammers it at a different beat. It worked a little bit with the last one. Okay, so we need to use CFCC on the sword. CFCC.
Very good then. Carry on.
Shut up, Bobbin. Okay, we're gonna go out here, talk to this dude. The dumb name. Nope, like that.
I can't seem to hold on to this thing.
In, and then immediately back out.
Stop!
Okay, now we want to CAC.
Help to point at something.
CAC. Alright, now we gotta go through and plug up all these portals. We do have to go inside them each first. And in this case, we are going to revive poor old Rusty here. Okay. Now these next two are kind of funny. Oh no, everyone's dead, huh? Man, that's a bummer. See ya. Close the portal. And this one's even better. Oh, yeah, no thanks. Not gonna talk to anybody or do anything, just nah. Just noping out of this one. Gives us the B. Playing this to Monkey Island music is kind of funny.
Welcome, Bobby.
Yeah, whatever. Later. Huh? Okay, we're getting close to the end here. I think, yeah, try to leave is the faster thing to do. And then we want FGAB. The next one is FBFB. FBFB. Then we're gonna go B
Maybe I should stand a bit.
BCCB. Huh? We got the high C. And then that's the time. Woohoo! 26:46. Don't mind if I do.
I am ready, Mother.
But they did not meet again. Oh hey, I found the music. Okay, yeah, where would that put me? Let's see. pause this for a minute while we got the double music going on. That was a little too much. Let's see, that would put me in 6th place, just above David TKI. So he would move down to 7th. I would become 6th. But I can do better than that. I want to see if I can get... I feel like I can do a lot better in a few spots. Like, I'd like to get sub 25. That would be cool. Thank you for the GGs. Alright, if I do this...
Please
Okay.
choose your skill level.
Please choose your skill level. Give me a second and I will do just that. Okay, yeah, that went pretty well.
Choose your skill level.
So yeah, do we want to keep the tunes rolling for this next run? I don't see why not, I guess.
Please choose your skill level.
Okay. Is there anything else I need to do? I think not. I think we're ready to go. Let's do another run. Surely I can beat that one.
Choose your skill level.
Surely. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I chose my skill level. Wait. Did that carry over? Oh yeah, I did carry over. Okay, that makes sense. I'm used to like closing down the game and restarting it fully. I feel like sometimes it takes me a really long time to walk to this village. Don't fully know why, or if that's just in my head.
There's Hetchel.
It's Hetchel, oh my god.
It's heavier than it looks.
It's heavier than it looks, oh my god.
Hey.
Whoops. That was weird. I guess I started that at a weird time. Didn't know David TKI ran LucasArts games. He runs everything. He's done a super hot VR speedrun at GDQ before. Man is a prolific speedrunner. But yeah, he does do Quest for Glory a lot. I think that's what he's probably mostly known for. I got to meet David TKI at AGDQ 2025. That was pretty fun. There were a lot of Speedy Adventures people there that year. It was very cool to see. Okay, we just gotta go open up the sky here. Let's keep it moving, bobbin. Keep it moving. You jerk. How is that slower? How am I so much slower? What? How did that happen? It's fine. We'll make it up. Let's not go the wrong way this time. That'll help make some of that time up if I go the correct direction. So theoretically, I guess if I start here, I look at that one. That's me
There's an
C.
owl in there.
What do we have here? C, CD. Okay.
Another owl.
Probably another CD, DC. Yeah, looking that way.
Oh, there were so many owls in these woods.
We need to go do this whole thing in order to get the last owl to show up in the last tree. And we'll just get that on our way out. Yep, CDDC
All
again.
the holes are full now.
Which does seem, like I said on the previous run, to be the most common one. That's the one that I seem to get the most. But of course it does also mean that there are now actually two different like subgroups for the rest of the drafts, and we're gonna figure out which one we have here. Oh, thunder? Was not expecting rain. DE, DC. It's the same group as last time, which is helpful, I suppose. I wonder if like you need to restart the game completely, like close down the window and open it back up in order for that RNG to reset. I really don't know when it's actually set. DDCD. Grass green. I hate that color.
The color changed.
Nice. There we go. That's a good time save there. Look at that big old glod. This is a good song for this game. Okay. Let's try to not get this twice this time. Huh?
I think that's close.
Try playing this song on your silly stick, Loom man.
Going somewhere, little wizard.
Yes, I am. So long.
Come on.
Feels like it takes way longer for Bobbin to go this direction than it does to come back. It takes so long to cross this part. But on the way back, it feels like it takes half as long. GC, I believe. What?
Yes.
That's annoying.
Not so.
Nope! I didn't mean to actually leave. Whew. That's some real thunder. I don't know if that's coming through.
Our esteemed Bishop Mandible cuts quite a figure, doesn't he?
I don't doubt that Crucible's getting tired of bowing and... Why would the clerics want a scrying sphere anyway? I thought they didn't believe in the future.
I don't believe in the future, man.
I thought they didn't believe in the future.
Yeah, your guess is as lucid as mine.
Just started pouring rain. That's crazy.
Appears to think that
I didn't even see that on the forecast earlier.
Why would you do business with them at all?
That's fine. We can use the rain. It has been so hot. I know it's been hot everywhere, but man. Does it hail? Yeah. Yeah, it hails. It hails pretty often on nights like this when it's like really warm and a sudden thunderstorm happens. That's a pretty common hail time, honestly. It's weird. Different kind of hail, I suppose, but sure. It hailed Satan when I was in Austin earlier.
Going somewhere, little...
Oh, that's not the correct buttons. Yikes. Okay, bad draft execution here on these, on this split pretty much. Oh, no, wait, okay. So, I tried to skip the next scene too early, and so it canceled my entire draft. I have to be very careful about that. So now I can skip. The skips are weird in this game. They're very weird. Come on and get in the house. Talk to the sheep.
Hello there. I see you've
She isn't a tall well.
Don't seem to be bringing her much comfort.
You idiot. She's clearly a lamb.
I wish I were better with her. The flock is out to
I'm gonna,
pasture.
we're gonna split
Find them
that there.
Go forth, wizard.
The ATM machine. How's it go speedrunning Loom, the bad version? So far, so good. I still need to get around to playing the EGA version of the game, which is just pretty clearly the better version. But, you know, this is, it's been a fun speedrun. Yeah, that's not the correct draft.
It might help to point
Shut up!
something through.
Yeah, this is honestly a really good soundtrack for this game. The Sword and Sorcery soundtrack would go pretty well, honestly. That's so good. See, the EGA version may have like music and more, you know, dialogue and things like that, but does it have just that bobbin scream twice in a row in isolation? Because, I mean, you know, you win some, you lose some, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The talkie version, talkie CD version, you get screaming. Yeah, yeah. There's a nice musical stinger there instead. Yeah, you know, it's certainly a choice. A choice was definitely made.
That's the way you found it. Now.
Hello, Fumio. Yeah, the scream it's pretty funny, if nothing else. It's perhaps unintentionally funny. There's an unused animation for turning the straw in the lamb's manger into gold. Oh, interesting. That thought honestly hadn't occurred to me. Oh boy, I hope you guys like walking around in some caves, because oh man, do I have some caves for you. And we are gonna walk all over them. Here we go. Let the walking begin. This is a part where I am very glad that we turned on the music. Or turned on some music, I should say. Because again, this is just a good couple minutes of walking through a dark cave with not really much to do in the way of speeding us up movement-wise or pathing-wise. Come on, get in there. Oh, that's right. It's not there. That tricks me a lot. I keep thinking it's a cave, and it's not a cave. I mean, it is a cave, but you know what I mean. There we go. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, more. Here's more of that same screen from before. I hope you liked it.
That way.
Wait, did that count? Okay. I know that counts. I'm just gonna make sure that that's safe. Almost out of the cave. We're gonna do CCFC on the rock. Nope. There we go. Do you think Brian Moriarty was ever like, maybe they wouldn't notice if we used the same scream over and over again? I would hope that Brian Moriarty would have a little bit more respect for his players. I hope he would at least recognize that it is kind of silly. I I hope he wouldn't honestly believe that someone wouldn't notice. Wasn't too closely involved with the talkie version. That does make more sense. It checks out, I suppose.
He's fast
I don't care. Shut up, Rusty. Go back to sleep. So by Sarah Reader and Orson Scott Card. Oh, yeah. He also did the, he did some work on Monkey Island, didn't he? With, like, the insults, I think? Didn't he do some of the writing of the insults?
Hello, young nailbender.
Hello! He suggested some of these sword fighting insults. Nice. Oh god, here's the best screen of the game, guys. Love this sound. Can't get enough. Again, it's a lot better with other music helping to give you something else to listen to. But when you're not playing music, this screen just is miserable. Yeah, in each game you get some nice music here. Yep, that checks out. Hey, Lemming. He didn't know how to make. Didn't know Card knew. Hang on a second. Didn't know Card knew how to make dialogue less long-winded.
The final blade is even now in the hands of our most skilled blade shaper, Your Excellency. How's it coming there, Edgewise?
I'm just putting the edge on the last sword, sir.
Good to hear it. No slacking off now. Let's get it finished.
Share with me a historic moment, Foreman. The forging of the 10,000.
Another EGA advantage is that in this puzzle you can walk around while Mandible and Chief Blacksmith are talking, so you can get Bobbin into position faster. That sounds nice. I'd like to be able to do that. Or to skip this in any capacity. That would also be cool if I could do that.
Carry on.
It's like the only fully... Hang on. It's like the only fully unskippable cutscene in the game, I'm pretty sure. Nope, nope. I'll do this. Yeah, EGA run is faster by like a few minutes generally.
I can't seem to hold on to this thing.
But they're surprisingly close, at least from my like cursory glance at the leaderboard earlier. I would have assumed the EGA was significantly faster. Ah! Cool. Let's go do Rusty Res real quick. Yeah, casting the healing on holes. It's just a really easy spell, and I'm going to use it a bunch of times in a row here, so I can just kind of keep my fingers ready to use it. What do you... Yeah, you can also use clothes. Hello, Justice. Yeah, I just kind of liked that heal works. And also, like I said, it's just a nice, convenient, easy spot to set my my fingers. Plus, it's only 2 keys that I'm using instead of 3, so there's much smaller chance of me doing something wrong. Whew. Oh, we were getting close on that full cut challenge. I'm running a little bit behind on that just because of a few other speedy projects that I have going on. But I will finish that and get that released very soon after the goal is met. Alright, see ya. I love that we just go right in and out of that one. The scene where the shepherds got entirely redrawn in the talkie CD for some reason? Oh, weird. In early versions, it's still a special scene, but it's less zoomed in. Huh. I wonder why. Move, Bobbin, move! Originally seems it was going to be on the regular shepherd background, but it was changed to have a new room due to disk swap concerns. Huh, okay.
Welcome, Bobbin. You
I know you can skip that in a certain way that's a little bit faster, but I haven't figured it out yet. It's not like so much faster, I don't think, that it's worth worrying about right now. Huh? Made a special slightly zoomed in background. For the talkie CD, they made a new background, which is even more zoomed in. Interesting. Okay, we need to do the FGAB. Okay, and then FBFB. Okay, this one's going to be a BCCB. Nice. Step into the loom hole. After we get the high C note, of course. Okay, and boom. Okay, improvement. That's good. Improvement is good. Does that bump me down at all? Or up, rather? No, that's still a second slower than Retro TKS. Man, and I lost 2 seconds in the beginning. That's crazy to think about. Thank you for the GGs. Let's see here. Turn this down for a second. In the EGA version, the silence shaping and unmaking, or is it rending? The thing that I'm looking at says unmaking, but rending, that's also a good word for it. The drafts are all randomized. Oh, are those 3 not randomized? Let me see. Oh, no, you're right. I didn't realize that those ones weren't random. Well, that's good to know. I can just memorize those ones. But the talkie CD, they're always the same because they have to appear in the CD audio. I guess that does make sense. Hello, Badger. Hello, hello. We just wrapped up our second Loom speed run. Getting better. I'm going to take a real quick break because we've got that whole ad situation coming in on us. So let's go to somewhere around here. Here we go. Go here, and then I'm going to get up for a minute while we play this ad and refill my water and stuff, and then we'll get back to some more Loom speed runs. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. There's some confusion about whether the draft is unmaking or rending, possibly deliberately for story reasons. Brian Moriarty called it the spell of rending in his 2015 GDC talk. Interesting. In the game code, the draft is called Unraveled, which suggests the unmaking and rending distinction may have come to somewhat late development. Yeah, I could see that. Interesting. Alright. Let's get back into some more runs, I think. Oops. Fix that. Okay. And why is this not showing up now? Why is... What? How? Let's just fix that, I guess. I don't know how the source ended up all the way off the screen and like turned around like that. That was okay. Well, glad we got it fixed now. That was weird. That's certainly a new perspective on Loom. Yeah, guys, check this out. I have a new way to look at this masterpiece. Here's my own spin on it. Okay, let's go here.
Please choose your skill level.
Alright, I'll choose my skill level. In 3, 2, 1, go. It did a loom
Welcome
do.
to
That was slow. I'm gonna restart that because
Please
I forgot to
choose your
skip.
skill level.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I don't want to be welcome to anything. Let's just get it going. Speaking of speedruns, has anyone been watching SGDQ? There's a run, it might be on right now actually. I know it was supposed to happen sometime during my stream, but there's a run that I really want to watch the VOD of later. It's a Hey You Pikachu race. So 2 people are playing Hey You Pikachu, you know, the N64 microphone game with Pikachu where he like barely listens to you at all. It's either happening right now or it just happened or it's happening soon. It was around this time. Imminent, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that later because it sounds very entertaining. That game just looks infuriating to play. And the fact that they're gonna be racing is funny too, because I've heard that they're planning on trying to interfere with each other and sabotage each other while they're racing this ridiculous game. I'm very very interested. Your cousin had the reputation is valid. Okay, nice. I don't know anyone that ever had it.
It's heavier than it looks.
I only know what I've seen on, you know, the internet. But man, it looks it looks rough. Yeah, it's in Minneapolis again this year. Between the demo and the full game, it seems Moriarty changed the restart dialogue from using Y or N, like other Scum games, to Y or Y slash to Y or. Oh, interesting. Like Pokemon Channel, but that was like Hey You Pikachu, but without the dumb controls. Yeah, at least, you know, you could interact with the game in a way that the game expected you to. Like it wasn't difficult to actually engage with the you know, whatever gameplay there was in that one. Yeah, you could play that game. Exactly. Yeah, play. It's a very loose term. Yeah, they just wanted Lumen to be different in every single way. No. We're going to use the whole word or. None of this slash nonsense. We're going to walk up to the sky and open it right up. I'm looking at it! So annoying. Alright, nice. Much better. Oh, now we're running. This is some speedrun music right here. Okay, all the way into the forest. Oh, interesting. If you opened it, see, I was under the impression that that doesn't work. Maybe it's just is in this version, but maybe I should try that next time, just in case it does work. CC.
Another owl.
Oh, you have to use open on something else. Okay, interesting. We're getting the quad C's on this one. Okay, this is a different,
So many owls in these woods.
different collection of drafts. That'll be fun. C.
All the holes are full now. Maybe I should stand a bit.
Nice. This is seeded.
I don't think I spun
Wait,
that
what?
right.
Seeded.
I don't think I
What?
spun that right.
Gold to straw. CDED. Oh no, is this thing wrong?
I don't think I
Oh no, it's wrong. The tool is wrong. That sucks.
I don't think I spun
What?
that right.
Oh right. But isn't that what I did? Hang on now. So the tool was right. C D E D. I swear that's what I did 3 times earlier. Hang on, I'm restarting that. That's
Please choose
what was
your
that?
skill level.
What was that? I thought I did look at the
Choose
wheel.
your skill level.
I guess maybe not, but I really thought I did. Maybe I skipped the wheel too early or something. I don't know.
Please choose
Let's try
your
again.
skill
I'm gonna choose a skill level. Chill out. 3, 2, 1, go. Spin that wheel. Yeah, I mean, that has to be what it is, but that was maddening. That's okay. I'll just do even better this time. Oh no, that sounds awful. Sorry to hear that. Hope she's okay. Yeah, I can imagine so. That does sound tiring, among other things.
It's heavier than it looks. The egg is trying to...
Oh yeah, I forgot to try that. Whoops. I'll try it again on the next run, probably, if I can remember to try casting the open draft on the egg before I learn it. Most of the other, I don't know if this is true in the EGA version, but almost every other thing is kind of logic locked, where you have to, as you know, like learn the draft before, or Bobbin has to learn it before you can actually cast it. She got medication and an appointment with her PCP on Monday. That's good. Mostly just groggy and foggy-headed. Yeah, well, I hope she gets better. That's no fun. That sucks. That's true in the EGA as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Originally, the broken window was going to leave a bunch of broken glass on the floor. It was cut because every bit of disk space counted, I guess. Yeah, that seems to have been true with the way that they've cut things up in general in this version. Oh, come on, Bobbin, move it. I always think that I've clicked enough for him to not stop there, but that's never true. Okay, well that was still a better split than last time, so I am doing it even better so far. So hopefully that stays true. To the forest. Okay, got another C. Come on. CC. Is this another quadruple C? Yes.
Oh, there were so many owls in these woods.
Oh yeah, that does sound like a pain to have to give all of that up. That really does suck. Oh, okay, that one's always symmetrical. Okay, so yeah, once you know the first two, you know which one it is. Interesting. I suppose that makes sense. Okay, let's be sure to look at the wheel this time. Alright, we're good. We're good. There's no middle ground. They're either symmetrical or they're not. Okay. DDC. D.
Grass green.
Grass green. Ooh, yeah, that would be tough for me, having to not have any of that stuff.
Color changed.
Okay. Good start. I like my fatty meats too, so that would be a problem. Okay, we're gonna go untwist the twister with C-Fed. Huh? Huh?
I think that's close enough.
Nope, that's wrong. The seagulls only follow you if you gain the F note. I did not notice that before, huh? Got the G. Let's go get the invisibility. Oh god, I forget that it stops right before you get close enough.
Come on.
Yes, I have had enough. Leave. I believe the EGA version is faster, generally speaking. I think the higher end runs, like the runs that, you know, the world record and the top few runs are faster, at least. But they're surprisingly close. Notice how the seagulls are pinwheeling clockwise as a counter to the water spout. That is a cool visual hit. No, and there's a lot of those things that I just did not pick up on. It's very cool, though.
Not so.
Okay, that's already better than I did last time. We're looking good. Oh, we completed it! Thank you, Badger, for bringing us over the line.
Huh. I wonder what will happen if.
There's still a fair amount of work to be done on the video. As I mentioned, I've been busy with various speedrun and Speedy Adventures projects, but I will get that out as soon as I can now. I'm very excited to show that to everybody.
Crucible's getting tired of bowing and... Why would the clerics
I really,
sphere anyway?
all of the interviews that I had for that Spatty Award were really good, and I wanted to share everyone's answers to all of the questions, and that just wasn't something that I could do with the amount of time that we had in the Spatties, so I'm excited to kind of do the director's cut, as it were. Wish the default version on Steam was non-talkie. Yeah, I picked this up on GOG, and I was like, cool, okay, I own Loom now. This is, you know, I wasn't aware that there was a distinction between the EGA and VGA version, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll just buy Loom, and now I have Loom, and so I'll play it. And then I started it up, and then a few people in stream were like, hey, this is the VGA version. You should play the EGA version. It's better in literally every way. And I was like, oh, huh, how about that? Wish I had any idea that was a thing before I bought the game.
And why would you do business with them at all? Let alone sell them.
You know, Spider-Run is last? It's not last. It's second to last. No, I still haven't gone back to listen to the audio drama. It's been on my list. There's a couple of things that I need to catch up on, and that's one of them. And I very much like going back and actually playing the EGA version. I really do mean to get around to it. Oh, we mean for Speedy Adventures. Oh, it's because I'm the big finale. It's a good thing. But if you want to point it out. Yeah, I was like, what do you mean? First of all, I'm not even on the board yet. Terror... This is one of those symmetrical ones. I'm pretty sure. There was originally a plan. I feel like it's probably okay to say this at this point since the games list has been announced officially. There was a point when the plan tentatively was to have the Wolves, Frozen Spade, and I team up for, or reunite, I should say, for our the cave run to be the finale for Speedy Adventures Minithon, but the problem with that is that run would be starting at like 4 a.m. for the Wolves. So it's not really fair or reasonable to expect that. So, but in that case, I was going to be going back to back. It was going to be Outer Wilds, so I was going to have to do an hour and a half Outer Wilds run, followed by an hour and a half-ish the cave run back to back. And I was going to be, have to be doing a lot of the talking and coordinating for a lot of those. So, in a way, I'm disappointed that we don't get to do the cave. But at the same time, that would have been a lot.
You'll find them there. Go forth, wizard, and may you return safely to our fold.
This one is DDCD. Yeah, Grim Fandango music. One of my favorite soundtracks ever. It's the fact that it's back to back, just immediately the same screen. You can hear it clip and start over. It's just so funny to me. It's obviously bad, but it's undeniably funny. Okay, Seeded. Put
it back the way you found it. Now.
No. Oh, but I have. I like that one. Easy to remember. Move, Bobbin, move! We've got some caves to walk through. Yeah, the CCCC draft. It's true. It's a good way to think of it, I guess. If you happen to get that draft in your casual playthrough, I could see you being like, oh, it's the draft that makes me see. It's the CCCC draft. Hello, Pollo Diablo lives. Welcome in. Okay, I'm not going to get fooled this time. That's not an entrance. Don't let it trick you. Nice. Is El Pollo streaming? Hello, El Pollo stream.
Going back that way.
Scream 2, Electric Boogaloo. Okay, that's gotta be the fastest I've ever got through the caves. We go sea-fed on the rock here. Yeah, that's nice. I'm liking these times. I like what I'm seeing. Oh, you're not streaming? I guess you were earlier, probably. Let's go say hi to Rusty. Afa this time. Instead of Faf, it's Afa. Did we meet the sassy British nanny dragon? We did. Yeah, we already turned her gold to straw and set it on fire. And now we're gonna let this poor kid die for our choices in doing so.
Hello, young nailbender.
Hello. Best room in the game. It's also one of those rooms where Bobbin will just occasionally stop in certain spots. I guess, you know, in places where it would normally slowly scroll the screen over. Maybe not always. I don't know. He just stops sometimes, and it's annoying. Yeah, no, the kid, yeah, it's unfortunate. What's with all the sweaty, oiled-up men in the steel mill? I think you've answered your own question. It's a steel mill. I don't kink shame. Frankly, it's none of your business.
The final blade is even now in the hands of our most skilled blade shaper, Your Excellency. How's it coming there, Edgewise?
Yeah, Edgewise.
Putting the edge on the lost sword, sir.
Good to hear it. No slacking off now. Let's get it finished.
You share with me a historic
That is his name. His name is Rusty Nailbender.
of the 10,000 swords.
It's his government name.
Of our preparations. How much longer must I wait?
The steel will ring out its
Need Def C on the sword. DEFC. Def C.
Very good then. Carry on.
His real name is Wellrot, as you know if you play the EGA version. Oh well. Rusty is funnier. Okay, I don't know why it took so long to skip that one. That's not it. Come on.
I can't seem to hold on to this thing.
Are we gonna PB? Most likely, unless I do something really dumb. This should be a pretty easy PB here. This one is Aga.
Need help.
Aga. Are you a peanut butter gamer? I am not affiliated. Should have a Save the Shepherds incentive. It's kind of a fun idea. It's like, yeah, the kid died, but like, I'm gonna revive him. It's fine. No, I'm not implying that PBG has done anything bad. I just, I don't want anyone to be confused and think that we're affiliated. I don't want him to sue me, basically. You have to revive Rusty because he was going to be the protagonist in the next game. Oh! There are no plot-relevant shepherds in that pile of bodies. Interesting. Yeah, which is why we can just leave. See ya. It is a little disappointing we didn't get a sequel. I would really like to have seen what that would have looked like. Your boots are very normal. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Okay, coming up on the final section here pretty soon. Let's get it moving, bobbing. He really is bobbing now.
Welcome, Bobbin.
Doo. Huh? I always forget this, even though I now know that it's the same every time. It's FGAB and then FBFB. FB, and then BCCB. Huh?
Leaving so soon, Weaver. I was looking forward to spending more time with you.
Too bad. Hey, there you go. About a full minute improvement.
Fly away while you can, young threadbare.
Not too bad.
Know that we will most assuredly meet again.
I am ready, Mother. Let's go.
That would put me in 4th place. In front of Firefight, but behind the Woofs. Your mother was a duck. Thank you for the GGs. Nice. That's kind of a fun game. The game itself is obviously pretty neat. I'm sure the EGA version is fantastic. But as far as the speedrun goes, it's kind of fun because it's pretty simple. You don't really have to stress too hard about it. But there are moments where you do have to make sure that you really get things done, you know, as efficiently as possible, because it really comes down to those moments. It's a lot of walking and a lot of going back and forth between places, but like once you get into a situation where you really need to do things right, you better make sure that you do. Any RNG? Not really. I mean, the only RNG is in the beginning you're I can actually kind of show this. I think this is neat. I think people will like it. Bring this over here. Do I not have a... Here, whatever. I'll do this. 1 second. So, you'll see in the beginning of the game, I don't know exactly when it's set, but the spells or drafts that you learn are randomized to some extent. Open is always ECED no matter what. But from night vision down to reflect, these are all randomized. But they're randomized in certain blocks. So for instance, once you learn what night vision is, you usually know what the rest of them are. So like if you find out that night vision is CDDC, then gold to straw will always be CDED, dye will always be DDCD. And so someone put together this little list, this tool where you can, you know, put in your night vision one, and it'll kind of tell you what the other ones you need for the run are, which has been super handy. I've been using it for the runs tonight, and I like it. It's good. So the tool is only for the talkie CD version? Oh, okay. It doesn't have the randomized drafts at the end. Yes, I believe that is true. Yeah, it has the fixed ones. Okay, let's see. Where are we at stream time wise? Yeah, I thought that was neat too. So it's like not a it is RNG in that there is randomness to it, but it's not RNG in that can really cost you much time, really. The only thing that I've noticed is that it seems to me that the CDDC, of which there are actually two variants, that does seem to be the more common one to get. And so as a result, I kind of have those drafts internalized a little bit better, so it felt like I was able to punch them in a little faster, maybe. But that might just be a familiarity with using the tool and, you know, the speedrun at the same time thing as well. Yeah, there's two variants of CDDC. I'll bring this back up. Wait, where's it gone? Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, so if you get CDDC as your night vision, it can either be like this CDDC, which has the gold to straw CDED, or it can also be this CDDC, which your gold to straw is EDDD. So if you get CDDC as your night vision, then you have to really check gold to straw to know which of these to use. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, there's two variations on that one. Let's see here. Wonder if that holds true for the floppy version? Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. The professional Loom speedrunners have this memorized. Yeah, all the pro runners out there for this game. With its leaderboard of 6, soon to be 7 people. I will submit my run. I don't think I'm going to do any more Loom runs tonight, just because that feels like a good solid block that I just accomplished, and maybe we'll come back to this. This honestly might be another one that I throw onto the channel point redemption list, just because it's a fairly easy one to knock out. I don't have to stay too on top of the route. Yeah. Yes, Night Vision has CDDC, but then it also has the other CDDC, and then the Quad C and DCCD are the potential variants. Again, at least in this version. Alright, let's see. We do have an ad coming in here in a little bit. It's not, like, imminent, though. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the rest of the stream here. Probably don't want to get into Pacific Drive, so I usually want a little bit more than an hour to actually get something done in that game. What do we got here? I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and take a quick break for now. Smash Night makeup session. I don't think all the Smashers are here. I also don't know if that would be fun for other people to watch. But I guess if people want to watch Smash, we can play a little Smash. We can do a mini Smash Night if that's what people want. But for now, I'm going to get up real quick and run an ad just so we can get rid of the pre-roll stuff. And then we'll figure out something to do. I'll be back in just a moment. Enjoy the tunes. And see you soon. Alrighty, I'm back. So I do have an idea of one thing we can do. I think... Let me take a look here. But I think we could probably knock out this other suggest a speedrun redemption tonight as well. I think we might do a little Ultimate Drummer demo speedrun. Now, I don't have splits or anything ready for this, but I think it's going to be okay. So if that sounds fun to everybody, I think that's what we're going to do. Let me roll us back over. Well, that's going to be in one of these. Let's say... Here we go. Oh. A bit smaller. I need to find a better way to standardize my live split stuff. Okay, yeah, let's get this going. Where is it at? Okay. Let's see here. Launch game. Okay, here we go. If anyone wasn't here for our playthrough of the Ultimate Drummer demo the other night, it's something. And right now it's loud. Okay, is that gonna... Okay, I see how it is, game. Please show up, please show up, please show up, please show up, please show up. Hey! Alright, nice. Now, the thing is the splits. How are we gonna do this? I'm gonna open up, save those. Ultimate Drummer. I briefly checked on the SRC page. There is no demo category. I'm just gonna type demo then. It's probably fine. And we're just gonna keep it simple here. We're gonna erase this. That's from the template that I saved. And yeah, we're just gonna keep it one split. Save that there. Yeah. And we're gonna swap the layout. Since it's only one split, I like to use Yoda. All right. So, oh, this is way too big. I thought that was just because it was zoomed in. So whenever you alt-tab out of this game, it like zooms in on the main menu. So I thought that was what was happening on the in the display there. I didn't realize that the display was actually just too big. Yeah, Ultimate Drummer demo. So this is a redemption from Caesar. We're getting both the remaining redemptions knocked out tonight. So that feels good. After I was months behind for so long. That's right, this is the Dark Souls of Dark Souls games. It's so true. Alright, here we go. Let's see, when do I want time to start? We'll say it starts on confirm. 3, 2, 1, go. Is any of this skippable? Seems not. So I'm expecting this to be a pretty quick run. The demo is not long. You're not actually required to do all that much. Which is why I didn't really feel the need to heavily route this out before attempting this run. Alright, get our drum kit here. Good, good. As it should be. Most runs start when you get control of the drums. Okay. Well, I didn't see a demo category on the board, so I just decided that I can make my own rules here. I don't plan on submitting it. Oh, I forgot. I forgot the entire point of that. Okay, it's all good. Just random runs on YouTube. Okay, gotcha. I guess that does make sense. There's really nothing that happens until you get to that point. Zenial, hello! Welcome, thank you for the raid. You've just joined us for some, well, some interesting speedrunning. How was the stream? Oh, and thank you for the subscription, the resub. We're up to 13 months now. Good lord. Thank you very much. Yeah, how was the stream? What were you up to tonight? I don't think I got to see any before I jumped on. Oh no. Oh, this is going terribly. Okay. Okay, I do need to slow it down. Oh no, I made a huge mistake! Okay. It's fine. We're learning. It's the first run. Ugh. And the physics when you're falling is just so weird. We're playing Escape from Monkey Island. Very nice. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Was this made in dreams? I think so. It was made in someone's dreams. Okay, we're gonna slow those things down this time so I can maybe not fall off immediately. Okay, and now we can speed them up. So you can't tell, but I'm actually controlling the tempo that these things are moving at. You can see my head kind of bobbing there, but I'm not actually playing any drums. And that's because, I mean, it takes time to open up the drum machine menu and click things, so why would I do that? Can I just... I don't know if there's any fall damage. Yeah, it looks like we can just jump straight down there. And then... Oh no! Stop it! Stop it! Stop doing that! Okay, well do I not have my weapon? Did I miss picking up the weapon? Is that what this is? Yes, okay. That's the problem. I just didn't pick up the weapon. That was going to cause me problems even if I did just run past these guys like I've been intending to do. Oh, stop it! Okay, so I guess we really wanna focus on killing the bat things, because I think they're gonna slow us down more than anything. Oh, where did you get to on Escape from Monkey Island, Xenia? Where are you at in the game? Here's our only boss that we have to fight. Okay, we can get the crit here. Nice. Yeah, the game, it's definitely interesting. Yeah, Caesar redeemed a speedrun of the demo, so that's what we're doing. And I haven't even shown you like most of the actual gameplay of this game. We're still alive? There we go. I think there's a tech on this boss where if you have enough stuff playing, they will get stunned at the start. Really? Oh, there it is. If I have enough stuff play, so if I just have a bunch of noise coming in from the drums. Making an X. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll try that out next time. The run's almost over at this point. Yeah. I mean, I generally try to keep a high tempo most of the time because it just makes things happen faster. Yeah, I'll try the, almost fell through the bridge. I'll try the X on the drum machine on the next attempt. You're on Lucre Island gathering info on Pegnose Pete. Nice. I love Lucre Island. It's one of my favorite parts of that game. So is that is that time, do you think? Because I don't do anything from then on, right? It's just a cutscene. So I feel like it should be once I push sacrifice. Gonna see if you can get your controller working for the next stream. Already used to the keyboard controls, but I'm curious how the game would feel using a controller. Yeah, I imagine it would feel a little bit better, but I guess who knows? The controls in that game are so wonky. Nice. Okay, well this next one should be a lot faster, simply because I'm going to start later. I'm going to start whenever I get the drums. I'm going to end when I push the sacrifice button. And then I'm going to try to put in the... I'm going to try seeing what happens if I do anything with the drum machine. I'll try putting in that X and see if that makes any difference. What a game. I am going to have to pick up this full game at some point. It looks just crazy enough. So it's when I gain control of the drums, right? I'm going to say yes. Okay. There you go. Like a modern John Williams. You know what? I agree. I am just as good as John Williams. Maybe better. Okay, I'm gonna slow this down a little bit here. Make this easier. Play that a little safe, and then we speed up again. Slow down. Oh no! Okay. Keep hitting the bottom of it. Oh, okay, I get to put it down there no matter what. I guess that's fine, because I do need this axe. Oh! Okay, I didn't realize the water killed me. That's unfortunate. Let's see if this actually helps anything. So far, this doesn't seem super different. Come on, fall! Oh, but that's too far. No, I got it. Put his hands on his ears, huh? He's not doing that now. Oh, come on, I fell off. That's tough. I mean, I wasn't going quite as fast as I could. Maybe that's the problem? Oh wait, oh he still died, so it let me through. That's funny. This will still be a large improvement over the first run. Just because I didn't fail quite as hard at the platforming. That sure is something. Thank you for the GG. What a game. What a demo for a game. I feel like I should give it at least one more run just because it's so short. And I feel like I can pretty easily improve on that one. So let's do it. One more time. Who is this guy? Like, whose face is that? Let's try this again. Hey, Caesar! Glad you could be here to see this. Had to leave. Well, glad you could make it back for this. Oh, what? Last time it like automatically grabbed me, I thought. I guess you have to be closer to the face for that to happen. That's a bummer. Nothing from the demo is in the main game. Okay, I was wondering about that. Like, how much of this is in the actual game? Apparently none of it. Okay. Well, give me a free crit. I don't think he cares about the music. I don't think it affects him at all. Did finish the main game fully, maybe not 100%, but got a lot more than people who watched on Twitch. Oh, nice. I want to get the main game. I probably will be picking it up sometime soon. It's not that expensive. It's about Father Gregling's dreaded beat being the quick way to beat him. I'm not finding an info what that is. Maybe you just have to put in a specific beat. It's not like just haphazardly drawing an X on the thing, maybe. Because I just kind of slapped an X on there. I didn't pay much care to what specific instruments were hitting which beats. Oh, okay, that's fine. Hey, there we go, another PB. Right. That was a pretty good one. I did have one death. One unfortunate death where I jumped off the cliff thinking it was safe. This game is something else. Yeah, I think I share that sentiment. It really is very unique. Maybe try a perfect X next time? Okay, I'll try that. We'll give this one more run, I think. I'll try the perfect X strat. Just make a redeem of it. I might. It's short enough that it's pretty easy to just knock out a run or two. The demo does make me, or speedrunning the demo, I should say, does make me wonder what speedrunning the full game is like. So I imagine it's a bit more complex, generally speaking. I know there's some major glitch. I think they call it invisible wall or invis wall or something. I noticed their leaderboard is split into 2 categories. The full game is like 15 minutes. Yeah, that sounds about right. But I'm wondering, like, how the run is, you know? Like, what's it like? What do you have to do? What are some glitches? Because I know this game has glitches. I can promise you this game's got some glitches. Alright, here we go again. Okay. Oh man, I always miss that ring. First time up. No! Oh, that's really bad. Oh man. It's gonna work. You totally didn't waste time entering that. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. So even if it does work, am I gonna waste so much time doing that and then also failing this platforming part that it ends up not being worth it? Okay, nice. least I got up there faster. Come on! Got greedy. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Nice. At least that's the best I've ever done with those bats. Oh, yeah. That is it, huh? Interesting. I honestly don't know how much faster that really is. I mean, it probably is faster, but I'm still getting roughly 2 crits in that fight anyway. It's probably at least a little bit faster. Makes me think there's stuff like that for the other bosses in the game. Yeah, I imagine so, right? There's probably, like, certain bosses have certain reactions to certain beats. Or even certain enemies have, you know, react differently or behave differently if you're playing a certain beat. It's a fun idea. Can I get up there? Yeah, okay, I don't even need that last spring. There you go. Alright. Slower that time because of all the mistakes that I made, but there you go. It's the old Ultimate Drummer demo. Thank you for that redemption, Caesar. That's honestly, both playing through the demo and speedrunning it were both just really fun to do. Thank you for the GGs. This game is nuts, and I have to know what's going on. I'm gonna grab the full version soon. Not sure how much of it I'll play on stream. I might play it on stream. Maybe we'll add it to the next first playlist. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's too insane to not see what all it has to offer. It has story. That's good. I'm not sure that I believe you, but cool. On stream, it's amazing. Okay. Yeah, I'll consider it. It's $4.67 on Steam right now. How much is it normally? It's not normally that much more expensive than that, is it? I still don't think it is. Anyway, yeah, we'll figure something out with that. Maybe we'll $5.99. Yeah, it's basically the same price. Yeah, maybe we'll find a way to get some more Ultimate Drummer shenanigans on the stream. Still as cheap as a sandwich. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it is cheap as a sandwich. All right, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Those were some very fun speed runs. I'm glad that we were able to get both of the remaining speedrun redemptions knocked out, because like I said, those have been in the back burner for a while, so I'm happy to be all caught up now. Let's see, some tunes going. I will save those Ultimate Drummer splits, why not? Full game, yeah, sure, you can find the opening cutscene on YouTube. It explains most of the story. Gotcha. Alrighty, yeah, so let's see, where am I gonna send you all? Let's see. Probably just to GDQ, to be honest with you. Unless there's just someone cool on. No, I think we're gonna raid over to GDQ. They're playing Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I've had SGDQ on pretty much the whole time that it's been going, which is just, you know, a day or two now. I guess 2 days. And it's just always a good time. Highly recommend people enjoy themselves in GDQ. I'll be back on Wednesday is the plan. Don't know what we're going to do. Probably some speed runs of some kind. And yeah. I'll catch you then. Have a good one.
Is about to be. Yeah, this